Sorry about that, everyone. Gonna get started in just a minute here, everybody. Just need to get a couple things set up on my end. Alright. Got everything set up now. Hello, everybody. Once again, I'm Chris, Seabriggs Gaming here, playing more Neo, The World Ends With You. So, I think last stream we started off with our boys Rindo and Fret finding themselves in the Mysterious Reapers game, where they encountered Sho Minamimoto, who teamed up with them, and they formed the Wicked Twisters. And they have learned from Shoka. Oh boy. Oh my gosh, today's our last chance to snag that special pin. The one Hachiko Cafe's offering with that promotional menu? Aww. Yep. We better go line up now. They're only available while supplies last. Yep, good call. Let's hurry over to Q-Front then. I wonder if they're trying to get their hands on a player pin. Who's trying to what? Those girls? They said something about trying to get themselves a special pin. Sorry, I'm a little bit sick right now still, so I'm a little congested. I've been sick for the past few days. It smells like a clue. A clue that could lead us to that new player. Bit of a stretch, don't you think?
Hey there.
Already after that new player? Oh, not you again. Who knew you two were such go-getters? Hey, Shoki! Let me guess, you're hoping you'll get lucky and just bump into them wandering around the city? Actually, we've got a plan. We do? News to me. Fret, don't say that in front of her! Know what? I'll throw you guys a bone. I actually saw them on Center Street just now. For real? And how do we know you're not trying to trick us? Wow, someone's got a short memory. Who was it that tipped you off about this player in the first place? You. Nice to see one of your brains is still semi-functional. Frankly, I don't care whose team they join. I just want something fun to watch. Although at this point, somebody else might have already recruited them. Man, I sure hope not.
Hey.
Really? You hope not? Are you even trying to win? Like, you do realize that being stuck in dead last literally makes you two the biggest losers? Grr. My thoughts exactly, Rindo. My thoughts exactly. Anywho, this girl's got a busy day ahead of her.
Later, loser.
Later, losers. How does she always manage to be so damn annoying? Thoughts took the words right out of my mouth. Call it a gift. By the way, it's not like we've got any other leads. Why don't we try taking her advice? Come on, let's head to Center Street. Fine, I guess. Okay, I was not expecting to take 2 steps and have a huge cutscene there. But anyway, yes. Today is all about looking for and trying to recruit this mysterious new player to the Reapers game. Which, as we learned in the last episode, means we're dead! We're freaking dead! Alright, looks like these two have some information here. Look at that line at the cafe. Must be one hell of a limited time menu. This is actually very reminiscent of the first game. Because for those of you who don't know, the first game has this mission in one of the days where Neku and Joshua are led to a huge line outside of a ramen shop. And as a sort of special promotion for said ramen shop, they're handing out like a special pin. Mysterious Red Skull pin. And I'm not gonna spoil anything about the Red Skull pins for anyone who doesn't know that game. Like, go, like, play the game for yourself, or like watch the anime, or like at least like watch a playthrough of the first game. It's really good. But there's this whole sequence of Neku and Joshua, like, investigating this ramen shop and then also kind of helping to make this other ramen shop start doing a little better. And it's just, it's an absolute blast. But anyway, let's see what this whole thing is about. Whoa! Get a load of this line! All these people and the place isn't even open yet? Dang! What do you say? Do you want to check it out? After you. Oh, I'm not sticking around. I'm looking for that new player. You and me both, Fret. You kids trying to get through to Center Street? We are? And are you trying to hold us back until we meet your objective? Heh, sounds like you've done this before. So your objective. Go shopping at 104 and get some jolly... Nope, I'm not going to try to pronounce that because I will butcher it. Some jolly... I have to pronounce it, don't I? Some jolly... Bicot to wear? So, like, we just buy a new t-shirt or something? You got it! Just pick up one piece of J... whatever that word is. And you'll be good to go. Looking forward to seeing what you pick up. So, just to be absolutely sure, all we need is one piece. Yep, one person, one piece of name brand clothing. Go out there and be all you can, JB. Guess that means we're making a pit stop at Winifo then. Oh yeah, we haven't gotten to this mechanic yet. The threads mechanic. Oh boy, not you again. There she is. My, fancy meeting you here, Fret Rindo. How goes the letter hunt, boys? Made any progress? Yep. Well, actually, no. Oh, but not like no. More like yes, no. Smooth. Very smooth, Fret. Right. Real smooth, Fret. I swear I'm not doing this on purpose, guys. I swear I'm not reacting the same way he is on purpose. Aw, sounds like you boys are down on your luck. Well, maybe running into you is a sign our fortune's looking up. My, aren't you the charmer? Say, I know we're technically rivals. But if you ever need to talk about something, I'm always happy to listen. Well... Yes? Have you heard anything about a new player? I have. Only a few whispers, though. Are you and your teammates trying to find them too? Honestly, can't say that we are. Not actively, anyway. But I'm keeping an eye out, just in case. Because you think we could pose a threat?
Really?
Oh? Sounds like you've heard more about this player than me. But no, I'm keeping an eye out because I'm curious. You mean you don't want to recruit them? Not really. The Varia Beauties and I have been going strong together for a while now. Wouldn't want to jeopardize that balance by adding a new player to the mix. Right. It's one thing to welcome someone you know and trust into the fold, but bringing a total stranger on board is a much riskier endeavor. Right. Better to play it safe. Well, not necessarily. I'm not sure how safe you boys are all by your lonesome. Reaching out to someone new might be a risk worth taking.
Yeah, right?
That's what I've been saying! I think we should invite this new player to join us, but someone just won't listen. Well, here's hoping that someone comes around. But what are you going to do about the mission?
Yeah.
Nothing, really. Sure, we'll take a hit today, but with the aid of our new ally, we'll be back on top tomorrow. Can't get back on top when we've never been there in the first place. Yeah, I don't think we've earned a single point yet. Well, speaking of your teammate-to-be, I'll share a bit of gossip with you boys. A little Reaper told me this new player's got a pretty monstrous pin collection. Monstrous, eh? Apparently so. Maybe they aren't so new to the game after all. Sorry I can't be more help, boys, but I think you can take it from here. Ciao. You know, that Kanon's one kind lady. I'm gonna make her proud. Whose team is he on here? You heard what Kanan said about that new player being a real pin enthusiast, right, Rindude? I bet they could be a real asset to the team. Come on, let's head on over to Center Street. Listen, Sherlock. What if you're not right? What if we don't find them? Are we gonna keep searching tomorrow? Shouldn't we hold off thinking too much about tomorrow until today is over? I mean, that's certainly one viewpoint. If we look hard enough and find this player today, we won't have to worry about him tomorrow. Yeah, but... No buts! Didn't you hear what Kanan said? It's too risky for us to go it alone like this. And if this mystery player's got a ton of pins, then they're probably super experienced. If Kanan thinks we should bring him on board, then I think we should too. Let's hope Kanan doesn't tell you to jump off a bridge next. The sass. Oh my god, Rindo is absolutely my spirit animal. Hey Rindude, I've been thinking, how are we supposed to buy clothes when no one in the RG can see us? Oh, good point. Starting to feel like we're majorly screwed right now. Why the long faces, chums? Oh, hey there, Kai. It occurred to me that I forgot to explain how bartering works in UG. See this sticker posted here? Oh yeah, look at that. Never would have noticed it. Any retailer that sports this sticker serves players and RG folks alike. Splendid, wouldn't you agree, Winky? Sure would. This'll make our lives way easier. Happy to hear it. And now I shall take my leave. Good luck, boys. We're gonna need it. That was nice of him. Still can't get a read on that guy. Same, despite how much reading he makes us do. Oh god, not the puns again. But hey, at least now we can shop till we drop. Let's head on over to JB. Approach a location marked with a shop sign and press enter to step inside and peruse their wares. No one store is ever the same, and each one sells a variety of unique items. More money, less problems. Contactless payment via Shiba Pay is the only method of monetary transfer accepted in this part of town. What the heck? Could you... Like, I get that that's just because of the game mechanic, but could you imagine a place that only accepts Apple Pay, or, like, only accepts PayPal? Like, does not accept cash whatsoever. Press tab inside a shop to sell extra pins to boost your balance. Yeah, so the money in this game is a little weird. Because even the money that the noise drops in the form of special pins that are... that the only purpose of which is to sell for money. God, I love that flame dart pin. The AoE on it is so good. And then it's the freaking beat drop here is so useful. Yeah, so yeah, you see the 100 and 500 yen points there, everyone? Those are how you get money in this game, mostly. Alright, so I have to go to this shop. It's a sort of a roundabout system, but I mean, I can get behind it. And then it's usually good to just sell all your duplicate pins as well. I'm gonna get this pin, which is really good. I'm just gonna get everything.
I'll come back now.
What to do?
So, I'm also just gonna take a moment real quick and explain how the clothes work in this game. Because it's a little weird. Basically, if you see the required style there, I need 99 style points in order to use its actual ability, the HP boost thing. I can obviously equip these and like get the attack, defense, and HP bonuses from each of them. But I need to increase my style in order to actually get the abilities from these. Which it's a weird system. Although honestly it's kind of an improvement from how the first game did it, in all honesty. But I'll get into a little bit later on how you increase your style. Outfit complete. Now look out, Center Street. Here we come. Oh, dang. Sounds like that Hachiko Cafe is really hopping. I just overheard someone losing their mind over that promotional menu. Said it's almost gone. Huh.
How come?
I get that it's a limited time thing, but do you really think it's worth waiting that huge line? You'd be freaking surprised what people will wait in line for, Fred. Hell, I remember trying to get a freaking Xbox Series X. It took me about a year to get one. And I had like waited until the day it released. Like the moment it released, and it like sold out like that. Probably not. Well, let's see. People are saying something about a voucher? A voucher for what? Does it matter right now? Come on! Leave no stone unturned, right? Looks like the special menu is part of a promotion for a game or something. So fans are rushing over there to pick up a voucher and snag some swag. You know what? An attempt was made, and they're almost sold out. Nice sleuthing there, buddy. That saves us a trip. Guess that voucher didn't matter after all.
Give me a break.
Gee, if only someone had said that earlier. This is why I love this game. Literally, Rindo is just me. Like, they nailed the relatability of all the characters. Like, Square Enix did a great job. Ooh, we've got mail. Hey, a new part of town opened up. Guess everyone's making good progress with the mission. Everyone but us. Don't sweat it, dude. We'll pick up points tomorrow. Sure, I hope you didn't just jinx it. Like I always say, no need to sweat when you're with Fret. Now let's mosey. Like, again, I just... Literally... And the first game was like this too, where all the freaking characters are just so relatable like this. Like, they're all so... like people that I know people who are like Fret. Heck, sometimes I'm like that. Although, granted, I'm not. I wish I had half of his confidence. But like, Rindo is a character that I relate to a lot, and honestly, I was kind of like that with Neku in the first game as well. Okay, enough swooning over how the characters are written. Back to the game. Say, buddy, isn't it about time for lunch? Now that you mention it, I am kind of hungry, yeah. Man, I'm so hungry I'm practically gonna die. Again! Hey look, that place has got one of those stickers. Let's eat there. Fine by me. Dining out. Eating at Shibuya's many restaurants can increase your party members' stats. Eating will sate the party's appetite. Once their fullness is maxed out, they won't be able to chow down again until they've worked up an appetite after a few battles. Note that all party members must order something when dining out. This is another mechanic that I feel like was greatly improved. Can we take a snack break? Just limit your T variable. But this is a mechanic that I feel like was also greatly improved on from the first game. Because what the first game did was you had like a little bar for like how much food characters could eat throughout the day, like in real time. So if you had the characters eat however much food, you would have to like wait until the next day for them to eat again, which is kind of janky, but it works better than you think. But this is such an improvement. Leveling up will only increase your HP, but dining at restaurants will give your stats a permanent boost. Characters' stats will improve more from eating their favorite foods, so try a variety of dishes for big boosts. Okay, and this is how you increase your style as well. This is really the only way you can increase your style. Which is why I usually prioritize that with the food. Oh wait, no. Hang on, what's something that Fret likes? Dang it, Fret! There we go! So you can tell, like, based on the characters' pictures there, how much they like or dislike the food. So, for example, Fret doesn't like the superhero soda. Minami likes the drinks here, apparently, and he likes the fries. He does not like that. Place the order? Heck yeah. Yeah, and then, as you can see, Sho got an attack boost out of that because he liked his soda. Oh god. It's... And then I'm gonna also have them eat some other stuff too.
Man, I am so
Alright.
Let's have a look.
And then for the meter to go down, you fight noise. Simple as that. Which makes it a lot easier to farm freaking stats. Crunch! Yeah.
Let's accelerate this.
God, I need to keep an eye on those freaking wolves. I keep... Really... They are very irritating. Dang it! Yeah, with the pins that let you just drop things on the enemies, like what I have on Minami right now, which, if you'll remember from the last stream, we don't really know what his deal is, but I digress. Stuff like the pin he has on, you need to kind of make sure you've got your shot lined up, because otherwise you can just waste your time just missing all of your shots.
Welcome.
Let's see, I can sell a couple of these, and I can sell that because I already have one of those on window.
Are you looking for something?
Just for completion's sake, I'm gonna buy these books. Even though I know there's like a 0.01% chance of me ever looking at these. These are basically just the hints.
Have a nice day.
Just basic information. But anyway,
Let's have a look.
let me actually just erase a few more noise here real quick. Just get some more experience from that. More trash for the heap. Dang it! The wolves! Ah, it's always the wolves. So Zeta slow! That That in the first game was Minami's freaking catchphrase. I'm so glad that they kept it in this.
This is gonna be easy.
Alright, keep an eye on the wolves, deal with them first. How the heck did I kill the jellyfish? I wasn't even aiming at him.
Nice one, Ren, dude. Ain't no stopping us now. We got this.
There we go. Noise erased. The... it's passing. Alright, both of those pins leveled up. Alright, now let's talk to this Reaper.
Yeah,
Heh, not bad. You may have a modeling. You may not have a modeling career in the future, but I'm sure Jolly B appreciates the business. Objective met. All clear.
Really?
That was a weirdly specific request. Bet he got a commission. We should have asked for a cut. I mean, we just got a cut in a 5,000 yen pin. Alright, we finally made it. Which means it's time to find our pin enthusiast pal. How's about we scan the area first? One of these peeps might know something about that new player. But how will we know they're talking about our player when all we know is they've got a lot of pins? Don't overthink it, my Rin dude. Like I said, we let them do the thinking for us, while we just kick back and scan.
Gotta focus.
There too? In there? They're all staring. I can't get away. Why are there so many security cameras? Also, I like the little name there, like, I'm not paranoid. Well, how's about we see what's on everybody's mind? Ready? Galaxy Brain, activate! Do you have to say it out loud? Duh! Now let's see. Huh? Oh, that's a lot of noise. Fret incoming! Yeah!
Alright. Who wants a piece of Fred? We got this. Onto the heat. Exquisite timing. We got this. Too many cheese for ya? Alright. We won. The Wicked Twisters are on top.
Well, that was easy. I forget how easy this gets early game. Or more how much harder it gets later on. That was close. Like, I'm literally on, before I started doing the streams, I got about a third of the way through the game. And it already there just racks up in difficulty. Might not have been so close if we had a little extra firepower, though. Hint, hint. We're already looking for the new player, Fred. Yeah. Buried underground, you're living off what you see in the lost and found. If somebody said that to me, you're living off what you see in the Lost and Found, I would be devastated. Like, that is... For some reason, to me, that just feels like the kind of thing you'd see on like r/rare insults or something. In this ever-changing town, everybody's values are today's, or yesterday's values are today's enemy. I'm gonna live every day to the fullest. Goodbye, diet. I mean, most diet culture is just BS anyway, so...
I don't have time for uninspiring integers. We got this in the bag.
Oh, no you don't.
Are we awesome or what? Could have been worse. Gotta focus.
I studied all night for the test, and now I feel like my brain is about to overflow with stuff. I have to walk slow so nothing spills out. Do I want to get the dandan noodles and make them extra spicy? Or do I want to drizzle some mayo over the topsy-turvy noodles instead? Is that a thing? Mayo on ramen? That does not sound enjoyable. The old ball and chain's been trying to get me to dress my age. But it ain't my fault Hot Fang looks so good on me. Take it up with your designers. Preferences. I have no preferences when it comes to fashion. The only thing I prefer is having no preferences. That's why I love Shepherd House. Yeah, sure, that totally tracks. Rendered? I can't scan those guys for some reason. Maybe that means they're players like us. Got the same pins and everything.
Correct.
Sounds like you just proved your theorem. Wonder what brought him here. Maybe they're snooping for clues about the mission? And why are they inspecting each person that passes? Wait. Do you think they're looking for the new player too? There's a high probability. What do you say? Should we reduce them to 0 before they expand? Well, what? I don't want to fight them. Hey, look, they're moving. Where do you think they're going? Well, I just scanned the area just now. I never heard those limited edition pins are available on Tokyo Hands. Maybe the players headed over there to grab some. Tokyo Hands is just past Center Street, right? You got it, right in front of Tipsy Toast Hall. That's not far from here, and it just opened up. And what are we waiting for? Let's move! But what if we run into that other team? What do we do then? Same thing that we do to any other garbage we find. Crunch! That's what I was afraid of. As much as I like that other pin, I'll try that one for a bit, and then... Let's see if there's anything better that I can put on Rendo. Let's try that one for a bit. Or maybe that one, because that one has a fire affinity, which...
Let's have a look.
Well, mysterious group, I want to hear this. So, first I get that mysterious group's attention, then I get them to drag me into that alleyway there. This is gonna be a million V's for sure. What the heck? Are you just, like, streaming yourself getting mugged?
Who wants a piece of crap? I think we've got this.
Oh yeah, different psych. Oh, well, I somehow made it work. Yeah, I mean, I'll keep trying that one for a little bit and see how I like it. But that psych will definitely need some getting used to. When it works though.
Absolute trash.
Oh my gosh, I need to freaking untrain my muscle memory if I'm gonna use that pin. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna be able to deal with that one.
Naturally.
That line was wild. I think they'll run out of pins. I hope they brought at least one for every voucher they printed. Yeah, that would be the hope. Sounds like the place is swarming with pin collectors. Gonna need to look real hard to find that player. Just hope we can find them. Their life, huh? Must be pretty special. Huh. Must be. Go against the storm. I'm just so happy right now. It's gotta be one hell of a pin. Wonder if all these folks are in line for that pin. Oh, according to that sign, they probably are. Man, there's gotta be like 1,000 people here. Oh, wait, you get a, what does that say? Elegant strategy pin? You heard of this thing before? Nope, but it must be pretty popular. More importantly, any sign of that player? Oh, right. Totally forgot why we're here. Let's look for him, Rin, dude. You know, the whole reason we came out here. Oh yeah, it just slipped to my mind.
All right.
Phew, just in time. Any later and we would have missed out. Seriously, good thing we lined up at the cafe when we did. Was she... The one on the left, I swear to God, she was an NPC in the first game. I know, right? Our minds. Uh-oh. Looks like they ran out of pins. Wonder if that player ended up getting their hands on one. Who's behind us? My life is over. Existence is meaningless without that pin. Did you hear something? Goodbye, happiness. I barely knew ye. Yeah, and it's getting louder. Grief is too great for me to bear. What is it? Who's there? Perhaps I simply end it all. No! Jeez! I failed to see how my lot could get any worse. Ah! God, these freaking sprites here, amazing. We collided, but how is this possible? Wait, it's you, dude. You don't think she's come to add insult to injury, have you? What? No. Well, this time I came prepared. You shall pay for my misery! Ah!
Here I go again, getting all worked up and strolling into the mind of a stranger.
What does that even mean?
Today is unequivocally the worst.
This is why I didn't want to get involved.
For the record, I didn't ask for this either.
Huh? Am I hearing things? I already have enough on my plate keeping an eye on that Minamoto guy. I really don't need any more loose cannons in my life.
Your words wound too harshly. I've done nothing to you. Until now. Now you show no punishment for hindering my pursuit of happiness. You'll rue the day you mocked me for failing to obtain that ES pin.
I don't know what's going on here, but I think this girl's got the wrong idea.
Speaking of which, who would dare deny anyone the delights of elegant strategy? Only a degenerate ape, that's who!
This whole mess is Fred's fault anyway, and Minamoto is only around to cause trouble.
And then you have the nerve to blame everyone but yourself!
No! I was against this from the beginning. Even if everything goes south, it won't be my fault.
Enough! I've grown weary of your moaning. This whole Reaper's game is most detestable. I give it a negative 200 out of 10. My worst ever review. So edgy. 'Tis I, Nagi the Edgelord. And now my edgy wrath.
What? My head. I can barely think straight. Everything's fading. Am I dying? No. Come on. Not this. Hang on. I'm having some serious deja vu. This happened before. Can I make sure it doesn't? Think, Rindo, think. What did she keep talking about? Something like elegant strategy. What if I can get her that pin?
Replaying with Rindo. Yes, Rindo can travel through time to revisit previous points in the recent past. The actions you take and information you learn will affect the time frames to which you can return. Keep in mind that certain areas may be off limits when you roll back the clock. I can go back and change the past? Yes, Rindo can full-on time travel. This is... That line was wild. Think to run out of pins? I hope they brought at least one for every voucher they printed. Sounds like the place is swarming with pin collectors. Haven't I heard this before? Wait, I have heard this before. I must have gone back in time, but how? Gonna need to look real hard to find that player. Not so fast, Fred. What's up? Why don't we buy one of those pins? For ourselves? Hear me out. Just hear me out here. Just hear me out. There's something fishy about that pin, right? Just saying, it wouldn't hurt to look into it. And who knows? We might even bump into that new player while we're there. That's a really good point, actually. Let's get going. Well, that was easier than I thought. Just hope I'm on the right track here. God, this whole time travel thing is making my head hurt. Not for a stupid pin, too. I mean, what the hell's an elegant strategy anyway? Actually, what is it anyway? Let's see. Looks like it started off as a mobile game. Its charming cast of characters captured the hearts of players worldwide. So, it's basically some flashy dating sim. The franchise has expanded to include animated adaptations, novelizations, and live-action films. Fans see ES's growing team as a double-edged sword. Thrilled, though they are with its acclaim, they lament the shortage of ES merch due to increased demand. So getting our hands on that pin is gonna be tough. Don't know how I did it, but I managed to turn back time. And if I don't take advantage of this opportunity, then things will just end the same as before. I may not know what I'm doing, but I've gotta do something. One way or another, that pin's gonna be ours. So, here we are, traveled back in time. Actually, yeah, we should. Oh god, this is the expensive place. Actually, get that for show. So, is this the line for that exclusive pin? Oh, must be. Sign says this is where you hand in your voucher. That's it! This is it! Elegant strategy! Man, looks like we're out of luck. Wait, seriously? 100% says they're handing out vouchers at Hachiko Cafe. Wait, isn't that promo dealio we were talking about before? Yeah. There was so much buzz, it probably sold out. Alright, we're too late. Man, what a bummer. It's more than just a bummer. I have to get my hands on that voucher. Otherwise, some random self-proclaimed edgelord's gonna, like, kill me or something. Maybe I can try turning back time to when we arrived at the crossing.
We're going again.
1140 Scramble Crossing. That was a close call. Yeah, those losers took almost every seat in the cafe. Anyway, we got our vouchers, and that's all that matters. Okay, this is right before we headed to Center Street. Seriously, though, they were just lounging around like they owned the place. Were they like tourists or something? So, we should be able to get one of those vouchers. Once we line up to get in the cafe like those two did. You asleep at the wheel there, buddy? Come on, let's head to Center Street. Just need to figure out how to explain this to Fred. Hey, so... yeah? Remember those two girls we overheard talking about that pin before? Sure do. They actually just passed right by us. Huh, fancy that. And I heard them saying they were glad they lined up at Hachiko Cafe. Okay. So, I was thinking, like, maybe we should go there too.
How come?
Okay, now you've lost me. Well, see, you need a voucher from the cafe to get that pin we heard about. But there are only so many to go around, so the less competition we have, the better. And hey, if we do get our hands on one of those vouchers, maybe we'll run into that other player, you know? Wow, Rin, dude. That speech gives me the chills. Your enthusiasm's contagious. I was expecting him to say that frickin' Rindo was grasping there. I really don't get what's going on, but I'm in. He's a little confused, but he got the spirit. Great. So let's start by lining up at Hachiko Cafe. Whatever you say, buddy. If we're invisible, can we wait in line? Yeah, well, the line's shorter. It's those guys. Wait, it says the promotional menu sold out. That big group must have snagged the last vouchers.
Really?
Guess they beat us to the punch. Bummer. So what do we do now? Looks like I'll have to go even further back in time and get in line before them. I did not realize those guys were here on this day. I'm not gonna like spoil who they are. We know that they're players. But I didn't like we know they're players, that was already established. Whoa, get a load of this line. All these people and the place isn't even open yet. Dang. It's right before we went to 104. Time to think of a way to thin out this line. What do you say? Do you want to check it out? Let's go. Yeah, you're right. When if I was calling on it, I was talking at the cafe. Oh, for real? I mean, we can, but why? How am I going to explain this one? I haven't talked with Kanan yet in this timeline. Well, I was just thinking. Players like us are stuck here in the UG, right? And that limits the places we can go. Maybe the players we're looking for is in that cafe.
Wait.
Oh, okay. Wait, what do you mean limits the places we can go? Shoot, this is before we learned how shopping works. That's, Geez, were you even listening to what that Reaper told us earlier? We can only go into stores marked with a Reaper sticker. Right, which means the player we're looking for is probably in one of those shops, just like you said. Rindude, you're so smart, you scare me sometimes. No time to waste, let's move. This certainly defies all probability. The kid must be something special if it's already factored them into the equation. do I do this? Hmm? Oh, who goes there? You do? Hang on a sec! Something ain't right. You haven't been able to talk like this with anyone else on the street. Wait, does that mean... I don't recall seeing you two before. Part of the new team, I presume? These guys are players too? So what business? So do you have business with DRS? Well... Any integers belonging to another set are ripe for deletion. You better act fast before we're beaten to the punch. Are you sure? Sound like quite the hot-headed bunch. Oh, yeah, that was this day. Okay. Perhaps we... Put up your dukes! Perhaps we ought to cool you off. Prepare to get washed away!
Okay. I can do this. I might have to recalculate.
Alright, so I believe in the previous stream they did mention... Oh crap, I forgot I had the freaking bomb pin equipped. But I believe we were introduced in last week's stream to the Deep Rivers Society. Or at least I think Sheba mentioned them when he was doing like his whole "Attention, sheeple of Shebia" spiel. But these are the guys who are basically in last before the Wicked Twisters came in, if you will recall. Spam bombs on them. That worked! That worked! Holy crap, it actually worked! No, you hold still. So Zeta slow. I think I might have said this in the last episode, but can Sho be my math teacher, please? like I would be so excited to go into class every day if my math teacher had his freaking energy. Just chaotic math energy. Curses! You're quite formidable for a bunch of flotsam. Come, comrades! We must retreat! Any stragglers will get swept downstream! Fingers crossed this means we'll be able to get our hands on a voucher now. Hey boys, what can I do you for? Hi, are you still serving that promotional menu? The one that comes with a voucher. Haha, you two lucked out. We're down to our last one. No way! Can you believe it, buddy?
Yeah.
Funnily enough, yeah, I can. So, do you want to share something, or should we order separately? Either's fine by me. So, how about we share that? I'll ask for an extra plate.
Give me a break.
You're using that one. Alright, we got our voucher. Now we just need to head to Tipsy Toes Hall. Restore a bit of your team's HP in an instant. Single-use pin gauge will not refill automatically or reboot. Heck no! I have a much better healing pin.
We're going again.
All that's left is to exchange this voucher at Tokyo Hands. That line was wild! Think they're running out of pins?
Dang.
I hope they brought at least one for every voucher they printed. We will be able to get one, right? We've got a voucher after all. Oh, I've been through way too much to not get that pin now. What do you mean? You sound like you've been time traveling or something. What do you mean, what do you mean? All that time actually, forget I said anything. This is it. Finally, we got the pin. This is the pin we were after? You and me both, Fret. You and me both. I think so. Does it seem special to you? Nope. But I'm pretty sure this is the one we need. Huh? Well, you did say you were in the zone earlier. So I'm gonna go ahead and trust you're right. I don't think he ever said that, but whatever. You won't regret it. Thought I already had that one.
Come again soon.
Hello.
And just sell these pins. Get some clothes.
Thanks a lot for coming.
Let's see, I think... Well, that one has an ability that's actually attainable. All that's left to do is head back to where I left off. Which was where exactly?
We'll
Oh.
change our fate.
Change our fate!
All right.
Whew, just in time. Any later and we would have missed out. Seriously, good thing we lined up at the cafe when we did. I know, right? Our minds. Sounds like they got their pins after all. Good for them. And good for us since we got one too. So, what now? My life is over without that pin. Existence is meaningless. Huh? Did you hear something? Goodbye, happiness. I barely knew ye. It's getting closer. The grief is too much for me to bear. What is it? Who's there? Does I have to simply end it all? Failed to see how my luck could get any worse. Actually, it might be better than you think. What? I mean, it can't be that bad if you've got one of these. But that... could it be? It's a limited edition Elegant Strategy pin! You would be so... such an incredible gift on a plebeian wretch like me? Yeah? Nagi's freaking sprites are some of the best in this game. Like, they are all so hilarious. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you! Thank you 1,000 times! Were you sent from the heavens? Come to think of it, who are you? I did it. I change the future. Can someone fill me in here? Since you gave this girl the pin, I'm guessing that means she is the new player we've been looking for? But, yep, well, probably. Gotta say, this is blowing my mind. But to whom may I offer my thanks for this boon? Oh, jeez. Where are my manners? Name's Tosai Furusawa, but my friends all call me Fred. The thing about that pin is, forgive me, but did I ask? Sorry. Psst. Got any good ideas, Rindo? Clean up your own mess. Lord Rindo, is it?
Well met.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Nagi Usui. You may call me Nagi. No name puns, no silliness, just Nagi. I cannot take you seriously when you're making faces like that. Who doesn't love name puns? Thank you once again for providing me with the pin of my dreams. Don't sweat it, really. I shall do my utmost to pay this debt someday, kind sir. Seriously, don't worry about it. It was our pleasure. I don't believe I was speaking to you. Whoops, strike two. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm sensing some friction here. A normal deviate as far as psych users go. I'll fit right in with these zeptograms. So she is the player we've been searching for. For once, you're barking up the right tree.
Hey,
Look, there's that pin-pinching girl.
what?
Hey, it's those guys from the cafe. Must have been hunting her down this whole time. No need to calculate when it's time to take out the trash. Wait, we're not going to... We're not actually going to fight with them, are we? Is the sum of all the angles in a rhombus 360 degrees? Yes. I'll factorize these fools in 1 millisecond flat! Guess that answers your question, eh, buddy? Here goes nothing.
I guess I could go around or two. Don't get careless. Too many cheese for you?
Crap, I keep forgetting to switch this pin. I'm just gonna hope those hit somebody. Hey! Hold still!
That was perfect.
Yeah, that's right. Hold still. Just like that.
Keep it up. Perfecto. Great job. Onto the heat.
Dang it. I missed it just Wait a second.
So far, so good. Keep it going. Onto the heat. All right.
Hey, got him.
That's not so bad, right? We won. Whew, got a little worried for a second there.
You did all right, kid, for a Zeptagram.
Hey, I'll take it. What about you? How's my nah girl holding up?
Did I hear a name pun?
I'm just gonna start calling my friends Zeptagrams. Just gonna friggin' start a Discord call with my friends one day. And just no context, just like, how you doing, Zeptagrams?
Whoops. Sorry about that, Nagi. Glad you didn't get hurt, though.
How could she get hurt when she was just watching from the sidelines? Does she even know how to fight? A girl plus her pin equals X. The question is, what site does X represent?
Lord Tomonami. In Dream Me 3D.
What?
What?
Maybe now is not the time for a proper numerical analysis. Farewell, fractals.
Hobby Flow!
So those guys called you a pin pincher.
Hobby Flows! Like a devilishly handsome gust of wind.
Sorry, I didn't mean to skip that dialogue there.
Hey, yeah! How about it, Nagi? Think you could show us your collection?
But I love how freaking Minami was basically just like, oh god, a fangirl. I gotta get out of here.
So you might rob me of my prized possessions?
We won't. Pinky promise.
Can I take him at his word?
Fred's a lot of things, but he's not a thief.
Very well. Then feast your eyes upon my arsenal. I've got this exclusive pin only obtainable at ES Live, along with all 25 sound pins from the Blu-ray box sets, the comic adaptation, and this not-for-sale pin I wanted to and here are a few I made myself. After collecting them for so long, I just had to create my own.
It's just a bunch of merch.
Oh, wow! I've never seen so many pins in one place. You're so amazing, Nagi.
Yes, because talking to her like that will totally not blow up in your face at any point, Fred.
And on that note, I think we're gonna bounce.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Hold your horses there, partner. I thought the plan was to add her to the team.
Dude, did you see all those pins?
Yeah, what about them?
They're just plain old pieces of plastic. They're
That's not
worthless.
her fault. We're the ones who had the wrong idea.
But if that's all she's got, do you really think she'll be of any use to us?
Well, what if we got to lose by at least giving her a shot? Mr. Minami said she can use sights, just like us.
Just a minute. Sorry, I will be right back.
But do we really need more people? We've done fine so far.
If Mr. Minami were here, he'd say something like, "We need to bigify our numbers because math, kid."
Alright, sorry, I'm back. Mr. Minami were here, he'd say something like, we need to bigify our numbers because math, kid!
Still doesn't mean we should team up with every person we meet.
I mean, hey, there's strength in numbers, Rindu.
Oh, what bliss. Long has it been since I had someone with whom I could actually converse.
What do you mean?
Ever since yesterday, every person on the street passed straight through me. Until those reapers accosted me, that is. Then I began hearing thoughts not my own. I traced them to their sources, entered their minds, and got ejected.
Hold up. You can go inside people's minds? That's amazing, isn't it, Rindu?
Yeah, you don't know the half of it. Oh, today's results are in. Looks like the Pure Hearts picked up points for taking down the Tark, while the Ruin Bringers maintained their lead. And we earned next to nothing.
But not actually nothing. Plus, it's all part of our strategy.
Oh yeah! I forgot that you technically get points by erasing noise in this version of a Reaper's game.
I mean, how are we supposed to beat the other teams if they all outnumber us?
Okay, fair.
That's my guy! Nagi, I've got a favor to ask.
You needn't bother.
And
Those who dwell in the darkness are ill fit to befriend those who live in the light. Defying his teachings will do me little good.
Right, gotcha. So, anyway, just hear me out.
I'm listening, but I wish to reiterate the fundamental incompatibility underscoring this interaction.
Cool, sure. Whatever you say.
Jesus, Nagi!
So, would you, my good friend Nagi, be willing to join our team?
Perhaps you didn't hear me?
Oh, I did, loud and clear. And so did Rindo. He was listening super hard because he really wants you on board, right?
Sure.
This team of which you speak, do you mean one operating within the framework of this so-called game?
Yep, it's just us, so we're looking for some new blood. Aren't we, Rindu?
I mean, I guess.
This changes things. Master Rindo hath shown us great favor by endowing us with the Pin of Legend. We are indebted, and shall gladly risk life and limb to repay him. Should he require aid, we must need to oblige. But more importantly, we must needs seize the chance to gaze upon him again. Accept the young master's offer.
I mean, this is basically anybody who's... This is basically anybody who's played the first game, though. With, as far as Minamimoto goes. Like, he is a fan favorite.
Technically speaking, I think I was the one who made the offer. But hey, looks like we found ourselves a new teammate, buddy! Nasty Nagi and the Wicked Twisters are gonna dominate! Woohoo!
Yeah, I sure hope so. Especially since now we're stuck with her. I mean, we barely know her. Was letting her join the right decision?
He has. Like, as much as I understand kind of Rindo's thought process here, he was fully on board with the let's work with Minami train. When Minami's just a freaking bloodthirsty psychopath. But he's not gonna let the... But he doesn't trust Nagi because she's a weeb?
Those birds. Probably nothing.
Still don't know what the deal is with the birds yet. So the third has joined their ranks. It won't be long until another follows suit. Wait, I just realized, question for the chat, or more likely anyone in the comments after the fact, because like after the stream, anyone who watches this, post in the comments. Something doesn't seem right about a new player joining in the middle of the game. Could you explain to me how that would work? I don't know. Never mind. I'm sure they'll explain that later, maybe. If Fortune Bros prediction's anything to go by. But you ain't had much luck verifying that, have you? No. I will try again tomorrow. Just curious, seeing as none of them are quite like him. Think he could be the fourth? Frankly, I don't know about him at all. Not anymore. Big tough, fearless leader. Always got a zinger at the ready. I've got my eye on another disc anyway. One by one, the pieces take their place on the grid. Game's about to get interesting. Deep dive, chapter end.
So, we made it to day 4.
Yep, we sure did.
Indeed. Wait, what?
Did you not get the memo? You see, the Reaper's game goes for 7 days. Full week. And today marks day 4. Did you miss that big broadcast the other day?
I didn't. Nor did I ask you for an explanation.
I'm sorry, let me just check the chat here. Yeah, she definitely...
Wait, what?
That is, by definition, asking for an explanation. She did not specify, by the way, she did not say, Lord Rindo. What? Caught in 4K, Nagi.
Ouch, that was frosty.
So how much do you know about the game?
Very little. I met a so-called Reaper, who gave a rather extensive exegesis. At which point my cognitive powers began to fail me.
Much like mine did when you said exegesis. Freaking making me look up your freaking archaic lingo. Actually, I have an easier way to do it. Alexa, define exegesis.
Exegesis is usually defined as critical explanation or interpretation of a text or portion of a text, especially of the Bible.
Okay, so basically an explanation. Or an interpretation. Okay. Freaking making me look up your probably archaic and not used anymore terminology. Freaking heck, Nagi. I haven't even had to look up any of Minami's math nonsense.
'Twas not my only misfortune either. There I was, menu researched, order decided, shop location bookmarked. I'd even vowed to retire to my dorm early lest I inadvertently oversleep.
Dorm? Like college dorm?
Is there any other kind?
Nope, and not that I'm aware of.
She's older than us?
What was that sound effect? That was good.
She's older than us?
I can't get that on the freaking replay. Dang it!
Based upon your research just now, I presume you two to be younger than I?
I mean, hey, I've met some, like, I'm in college right now, and I've met some people who don't look as old as they are.
Yeah, pretty sure.
As I actions. For I am little more than a Lilliputian lover of Alestra, a wretched reverer of his radiance, Lord Tomonami.
From your pins?
One and the same. A most astute observation, Lord Rindo.
Doesn't he
Look exactly like Minamimoto?
Wait! I just realized. This is not the first time Square Enix has pulled this trick. Literally, Kingdom Hearts 3, they had a plot thread. Not used in the exact same way, but exactly like this with a fictional character named Yozora, who looks just like Riku. And also happens to look like Noctis from Final Fantasy XV. Because I guess Tetsuya Nomura got lazy for a little bit there? I don't know.
I see you too have noticed the striking similarities between them. What I wouldn't give to bask in his sublimity once more.
I mean, I guess he's a pretty cool guy.
Heck yeah, he's a cool guy. He's super mathematical.
Speaking of, when might his lordship be returning?
Hopefully sooner rather than later. I know Kana thinks we can use the help. Is this girl really gonna do much for us? The only game she seems to care about is the one on her phone.
Look who's talking, Mr. Fango.
This sucks. I mean, I doubt she'll drag us down to last place, but I don't want to think about what'll happen to us if she does.
Oh right, they still don't know what erasure is.
Looks like we got a message.
Hi there.
Oh crap, I forgot.
What's going on, Wicked Twisters?
No, I forgot about this day.
You're that guy.
Wait, Nagi's just reading a book?
I got a name, you know. Don't you remember? No, we do. Hard to forget after you shouted it in our ears. Oh, I like your sense of humor, bro. I like it so much, I'm gonna let you discs play a little game with it.
And what exactly would that game entail?
It's easy. I give you a mission, you complete it. See? Easy. And if you really impress me, then I'll give you some of our points free of charge. Just like that? Why not? Your Frontier discs. You got nothing but potential.
What game is he even talking about here? Like, I don't even know what he's referencing. Like, and the last game did this too, but a lot of the characters, like, have, like, their own little thing that they talk about.
That goes for you too,
That they
little girl, bro.
freaking use, that they reference in every freaking conversation. Like, obviously Minami has his whole math thing and also the whole trash thing. There's a guy in the first game who just talks in endless food puns. Like, the proof is in the pudding. The pudding of their doom.
Much obliged.
I want to see what sort of move you'll make with a little
But,
incentive.
and I'm sure that whatever he's referencing with, like, Frontier discs, I'm sure that's a reference to an actual game. I just don't know it.
Okay, but how big of an incentive are we talking here? Oh, sounds like you're ready to play. Now, I've got to make sure our team stays on top. So I'll set some points aside for us. The rest are yours for the taking. What do you say? That ought to at least keep you out of last place for this week, huh?
What do you think, then, dude?
And let me remind you that you discs are in dead last. Think about it. Week's already half over, and right now you're getting swept. But with a little help from the Ruin Bringers,
manage to gain a tempo or two and shoot to the top.
Long way to go.
No venture, no gains, bro.
Sure, but who says you can just give us points like that?
Us. What of the privileges me and the gang get for winning the last game?
You get to do whatever you want?
To the victor goes the spoils, including the right to rewrite the rules.
So, you're basically saying we don't have a choice here.
I ain't saying it, just strong implying it. So what'll it be?
I don't know. It sounds fishy, but what do you think?
I mean, if it'll give us a leg up.
Bada boo! So, I've got this buddy, Ryoji. Upstanding guy, Ryoji of all trades. Thing is, he's developed a bit of a noise problem, so I need you to erase him for him.
And how are we supposed to do that?
That ain't my disc to flip, bro. Look for his little helper on Center Street. Take a scan around the board and see what you come up with. Well, your move, White!
Roombringer trash, fresh from the heat.
Hey, Mamina man! We were just talking about you.
So, apparently Suzukichi has a different game for us to play.
I feel like Nagi's voice actress must have had so much fun recording her lines.
He said it'll earn us a lot of points, so...
Are these zeptograms the ones that'll finally bring you out of hiding? Guess I'll just have to wait and see.
I get that we're looking for Ryoji's little helper, but who the heck is Ryoji? How should I know? I haven't the faintest idea myself. I mean, he's a friend of Susie K's. We know that much. Which means we're looking for the helper of a friend of some guy we kinda know, and I have a headache. Wonderful. Guess it is a little hard to follow.
Indeed.
The cast of characters is expanding too rapidly to stay abreast. Guess we'll have to do some digging if we want to know who's who. Well, at least that we're meeting lots of new people. Yes, because that's what this game is about. Ryoji's supposed to be a Ryoji of all trades, right? You sound like it means something. Like, maybe some sort of handyman? Man, I'm dying to meet this guy. Well, that makes one of us. Erase Ryoji's noise problem. Oh, and now we have this, the social network. Because of course they'd have that in this game. Because of course they would. Oh yeah, and the first one we can interact with is the prince!
Rinda,
Check it out, Rindude, it's the prince. Didn't think we'd meet him again so soon. Ooh, what's he doing? Can we scan him? Can we, please, mommy? Can we please scan the prince, mommy, Rindo? I admit, it hadn't occurred to me to read the thoughts of celebrities. Kinda feels like a violation of privacy. Glad I'm not the one getting read. How many people's minds have we read already? Actually, let me just... Let's see, 5... I want to get the hard difficulty from show. And the regroup and retry from Nagi. Real quick. And then those auto-equip, so I don't need to, like, equip them or anything. Memories of Soup. And here you go back to that one thing from the first game I keep mentioning. With the ramen shops. I remember most of the ingredients, but something's still missing. What could it be? Think, Sev. Think about eating it. Think about how eating it made you feel. Broth was just like Sebastian used to make. I tried making it myself, but it never turns out quite right. I think I may never enjoy that incredible ramen again. like my life has lost all meaning. Aren't you guys even a little bit curious about this? I mean, this is the prince we're talking about. He's like the foodie king. A prince and a king all at once? If he's obsessed with some... If he's this obsessed with some soup, it's gotta be amazing. I'm gonna try jogging his memory. You sure that's a good idea? Can't hurt, right? Come on, dude, it'll be fun. Will it, though? I won't stop you, I guess. Sweet! Alright, so to start, just have to imagine this totally rad ramen. Just like a kind Sebastian used to make. Whatever that means.
So what are we thinking here?
It's like... This is really finicky, I feel like. There we go. I feel like that was the easiest one of those I've done so far. No matter how many times I never tire of it. It truly is perfect. The broth uses the whole chicken as well as a hint of pork bone. Sardines and seaweed add some depth. But the real star is the love the chef pours into every bowl. Oh, that's cool. Because if I'm not mistaken, those are the things that I think when you get the ramen in the first game, I'm pretty sure those are the exact things in the soup that Joshua points out. Like, that's really good. I love when they actually call back stuff like that. What's this? A fog enshrouding my memories has begun to lift. Seaweed and sardines in the broth add depth of flavor. But most importantly, love! The power of love! That's what I was missing! Of course, the soup wouldn't taste right without love. Forgive me, Sebastian. It seems I forgot the most crucial ingredients of them all. Damn, that's some real passion for food right there. I thought his whole shtick was dispassion. Indeed. Although one must admit the uncharacteristic enthusiasm is endearing. You know, I feel like I did something good just now. I want to do more. Who else needs help? Fret to the rescue! Random acts of kindness are gonna have to wait. I've got a mission to complete. Right you are, my guy. And now we can get... Oh yeah, there we go. Shiba Pay Autoload. Automatically converts money pins and adds them to your Shiba Pay balance. Like, that is such a useful skill. And then I'm gonna set it to hard for a little bit. Because that increases your pin drop rate. That's why I wanted to get that ability pretty quick. I could, if I wanted to, if I was feeling bold, I could also lower my level to further increase drop rates, but I don't want to do that just yet. Gonna have to check on that after that. Yeah, this is not an ideal pin setup. Oh, he's holding still. That's actually perfect. Yeah, because of how much the enemies move around, you just kind of... Oh, that actually synergizes as well.
Victory is all but assured.
I'm still replacing that pin, though. Nope, nope, not worth the risk. I'm running away.
Let me think this through.
Just that. Why is that your sprite for when you're changing your pin? Because we've got Rindo here, we've got Fret, like, yeah. Got Minami's just, yeah. And then we have her just... Yeah, I think that's a good loadout. Dinner prep. Time to prep for dinner. Tonight I'll make curry. But we had that 3 days ago. I'll make hamburger steaks. Ah, but we had those yesterday. I mean, I could have curry every day, because curry is amazing. There we go. Back to my freaking old strategy. Because basically this setup, you've got Rindo and Fret both have fast attacks that you can easily beat drop with, because they're both just rapidly attacking. You have Nagi as a healer, and then Minami is basically just a bruiser with his charged attacks. And so when you have something like that happen, you can also just then have Nagi heal. No, not that one, Minami. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, God, this is... Okay, just focus on dodging. Focus on dodging, Chris. No! Oh God, but wasn't there another round? Oh, I'm dead. I know. Okay, but these are just the frogs and jellyfish. Those are easy. No freaking wolves of death. I promise I'm not that bad at this game. Yikes. What can I give to... Oh, I don't have anything else, do I? Oh wait, yes I do. Not a whole lot, though. Luckily, there's a shop right here.
Hello. Thanks a lot for coming.
Wait, hang on. Hang on, because I have pins that I can sell, don't I?
Hello. Thanks a lot for coming.
My stomach, it aches from emptiness. If you got a problem, solve it. Oh wait, no. Just wait until you guys see the freaking sprite for when Nagi loves food. That. Absolutely amazing. That said, I am sorry, Nagi, but I mean, you don't hate that, so...
And now we feast.
I can't get enough. Appreciate it. Let's have a look.
Let me think this through.
Let's see, beat drop bonus. But it doesn't really matter. Let's see, one less attack, but one more defense. I think that's a fair trade-off.
Focus.
Let me just do a little bit more level grinding, because clearly I need it.
Well, you asked for it.
Our party is equipped to win.
I screwed myself over. Yeah, I need to get out of the habit of just spamming with Fret and Rindo, because I frequently kind of back myself into a corner with those beat drops. Because in this game, it is more beneficial to try to, like, to basically try to work with your characters in sync and time your attacks rather than just get a million attacks off but not be able to do your beat drops well.
There's more where that came from.
Let's have a look. Alright. Who wants a piece
And then, like I mentioned last stream, if those of you who also want to play this game, like at home, you want to do the chain battles. Like, you want to chain together your noise encounters, because that improves drop rate.
Let us tread carefully.
Squirt big on that one. Gotta focus. Well, you asked for it.
Our party is equipped to win. Battle's not yet over.
So Zeta slow!
You really killed it out there. Naturally.
Sorry, my dog's just a little freaked out right now. It's okay, Linda. It's okay. Hey, retreat. It's okay. Elena, retreat. There you go. It's okay. You're okay, baby. Here, go get it. Poor girl. I think she's freaking out because there's a bunch of noise. Like, my family's just... We're doing a little bit of stuff around the house right now. And I could hear my mom or my dad vacuuming earlier. So I think just all the sounds have her freaked out. It's okay.
Let's have a look.
Let's see if I can get this other one in time. No, I cannot!
Combat is inevitable.
The fights with the noise, like, once the noise symbols reach you, the fight just starts automatically after a certain amount of time. So you kind of have to be quick if you're chaining them together, or lead them in a way that they can't reach you quite yet until you want them to.
There's more where that came from. Gotta focus.
So if you ever see me, like, leading one around like this, I'm probably trying to string them together, or just don't want to fight the noise and just want to, like, go and read people's minds. Luna, it's okay. It's okay, girl. Go eat your treat. These freaking wolf things. They were not that annoying in the first one, I swear. Don't miscalculate. I swear, maybe I should just show freaking my math professor. Oh my god, that'd be really funny to just show my math professor just completely out of context, just Minamimoto. That would be funny. God, I want to do that now. Alright, so I got all the noise in the area, so that's good.
Hello.
It's okay. Sure, I'll buy more hats. I always want to make sure I leave at least one of each pin. Partially because sometimes different pins will be used like to trade at shops for other better pins. Obviously we only just unlocked the shopping mechanic on this stream, so we obviously haven't gotten that far yet, but trust me, we will. Also, I kind of hate this restaurant because it's so expensive, but they do have good stat boosts on all their food. To answer your question, Nagi, yes, noise confrontation is about to freaking happen because I immediately walked in and scanned.
I suppose combat is inevitable.
Absolute trash! God, I need it. Ooh, level up. Ew. I wonder if we're gonna actually see one of his junk heaps in this game. Because if you don't know, when he was introduced in the original World Ends With You, there's just a freaking trash heap that he built, like, in front of 104, and it's just like, that junk heap was not there before, and he's just on top of it, and he says, like, he has, like, his megaphone out, and he's just like, "You're Zeta slow!" Also, I think he says, like, "Pop quiz! How much weight'll I let you players carry in the UG?" And then Josh was like, "Pray tell." 1 octagram! Which, as Joshua points out, puts you on the atomic level. Is this our guy? Ryoji's little helper? Something definitely feels off about him. Let's see what's on his mind. Man, I've had it up to here with Ryoji. You know I should just turn off my brain and do whatever he asks. But this is ridiculous. What are these puzzles even for? And why do I have to be the one to set them up? Plus, it wouldn't kill him to show a little appreciation every once in a while. Ugh! Just thinking about it's pissing me off! That diatribe left little room for doubt. I'm certain this is him. Yeesh, bit of a downer, isn't he? Like, lighten up, dude. It's only a job. I think it's gonna take a little more than chill out. The air about him indicates some evil is at work within. What? I've entered the minds of many others, including some similar to this individual. Yeah, you did it to me and then you killed me in a different timeline. Something sinister resides inside. Something sinister? It's not dissimilar to the noise. Hang on. Could this be the noise problem Suzukichi was talking about? Oh dang, maybe. Is that something we can help with? Considering what Nagi did in my mind yesterday, and the fact that she can hold her own against the noise. What if we had Nagi use her powers? That look on her face. That is me whenever somebody, like, says, like, asks me to do something. So, whenever somebody is like, hey, maybe Chris can help, I'm like, oh, what? Are you sure? Sure you want me doing it? If she can get into his mind, maybe she can erase the noise that's taken root. Intriguing. And I would be doing this alone? Not if you sync up first. Like I said, Nagi has the most hilarious sprites in the entire game. Minamimoto! Balance the equations of your bodies and minds, and your power will increase exponentially. That feels like just the weirdest motivational quote ever. Like, can I get that on a t-shirt? Lord Tomonami! Your points of view might even converge, which means what? They use heptagrams to have the chance to create a multiplicative function. Otherwise, you're stuck playing with those third-rate Reapers. And who knows what that would entail. Now there's a variable I'd love to solve for. I don't know how to make a multiple func town or whatever. So maybe we should just get back to the mission? I don't know. Guess we can try syncing up, was it? Hey, Nagi, how do you get into people's minds? Well, first I perform an initial observation of my intended target. So you scan them? How was that? Then a portal into their mind appears before me. Never had that happen. I've only ever had portals through time. At which point I simply let myself in. It almost sounds like breaking and entering. What if we both scanned at the same time? I wonder if that counts as syncing up. Oh, I get it! Actually, not really, but it sounds promising. Oh, I love the honesty. That said, I must warn you. People's minds are not a pleasant place to be. Yeah, having someone barge into your brain isn't great either. Anyway, let's just give it a shot. Dive on in there, my Naguro. Dive? Like jumping into a pool. A big brain pool. Right, just like that. Alright, I am not doing this on hard. I've made that mistake before with one of these dive things. Job dissatisfaction. And screw Ryoji! Guy says I'm the real deal all the time, but he never lets me do the good jobs.
Shall I proceed then?
Recommended level 9, level 12. Okay.
An enemy approaches.
Okay, we got this.
how am I putting stickers around town for that lunatic Ryoji? Easy so far.
Let us tread carefully.
So if Noise have those sort of symbols there, oh, it already says, yeah, increased damage. Because basically what happens is negativity attracts the noise, and then they freaking possess you or something, and just give you freaking panic attacks or something. Wish I had a job I was proud of, you know?
Honored to be recognized.
Oh yeah, I forgot you get friend points from that. That's amazing. Maybe I should strike out on my own. I don't need Ryoji. In fact, I never needed him. I knew he'd be trouble the moment he made me solve a bunch of riddles just to get his number. Wait, is he the freaking sheepy equivalent of the Riddler? Freaking, if you are justice, please do not lie. What is the price for your blind eye? Suddenly I feel like all my worries just disappeared. Yeah, forget this stupid job. I'm out. I'm gonna treat myself to a nice meal. Huh? I think you dropped something. Litterers will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. But wait, what have we here? Trader Ryoji, handyman for hire. Appears to be a flyer advertising his services. What else does it say? No job turned down, no matter the size or complexity. Serious inquiries only. New clients will be vetted. If interested, call via the phone booth by Tower Records. Are phone booths still a thing? I've never even used one. Me neither. Our number can be found by solving the puzzles scattered around throughout Shibuya. Q1, Sinful Robin. Q2, Backstreet Refreshments. Q3, A Hole in the Crossing. Q4, A Dog's Backside. Q5, A Yellow Building's Entrance. Q6, A Haven Covered in Green. End of list. So we have to solve his puzzles to prove ourselves to him, I guess? It strikes me as overly cautious to put prospective customers through such trials. Seriously, I didn't think it'd be such a pain in the ass just trying to meet him. For real. Well, at least we're getting somewhere thanks to Nagi's sweet mind diving. But man, that was one heck of a trip. Is it always so volatile? More or less. It works though. So this is Nagi's true power. It's a lot different from ours, that's for sure. Morning, Swallow. Hey, Rin Dragon. Busy day yesterday? Yeah, kinda. Dealing with a newcomer. Oh, that's always exciting. I guess. You don't sound excited, though. Her special ability's really great, but she's kinda weird. Not really sure what to make of her. This is part of that new game you're playing, right? Is your party already full? Can't hurt to keep them on board if you've got room. Plus, special abilities are always good to have. Yeah, maybe you're right. I should give her a chance. Who is this person? Guess we'll just have to find out. Come on, Rin, let's go track down those digits. Right. Shogun Void. Cast a chain at your target. A high chance of chaining any foe struck. That's quite an experience. Dang, Naga. that noise? I don't believe I was speaking to you. Well, it does look like she can fend for herself at least. That's a relief. Alright, I am actually going to head out here. It's been fun, but that's all the time I have for today's stream. I'm gonna try to get another episode of this out next week. I'm trying to get a stream out every Saturday, but I can't guarantee that I'll be able to maintain that just because of my schedule with school and work and everything. So forgive me if I do miss a stream. But I'm really having fun doing these World Ends With You streams. So I am gonna head out. If you liked these streams, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. I know every YouTuber or streamer ever says that, but it legitimately does help my channel. And it helps me keep putting out content like this. And just, in general, I hope everyone has a great day.